And welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Freeborn. You are watching Central Valley Talk Business. And our guest that we've had on the show before is Rodney Lowery, Officer Rodney Lowery.
Actually, I'm the director of the Fresno Police Chaplaincy, retired Fresno PD.
Okay, I see. All right. Well, welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Great to have you. So tell us why you're here.
Support Blue Fresno. We're launching our second annual campaign. We'll kick off February 25th with our Support Blue run at Woodward Park.
Okay.
And we had about 500 our last year, and we're hoping to do 1,000. And we're pretty confident we're going to meet that mark.
Very good.
But we're here today to appeal to the community. If you've got February 25th open, come out, join us, Woodward Park. We're going to have our static display of the equipment that we use. We're hoping to have our canines out there, do a demonstration, have a great run, food trucks, and just an enjoyable time for the family.
Yeah, it sounds like some fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
February 25th, so that's right around the corner. And what is it exactly? Is it like rogging? Sorry, I just combined two words in my head.
Okay.
Jogging, and is it running?
It's a run walk.
Okay,
absolutely.
run walk.
It's a 5 and 10. So
okay, very good. So you don't have to be that much in shape.
You do not have to be in shape.
I packed on some pounds over the holidays, so
it'll be a perfect time to shed a couple.
Okay, that sounds
absolutely
good. All right. Well, how long have you been a part of Support Blue?
Well, I've been a part of the Fresno Police Department most of my adult life. As a retired officer, and it's been this past year when we've seen a rise in anti-law enforcement narratives, and this was an opportunity that was created to give the community an avenue to show their support. It's unfortunate, but we take a small populace of people who dislike or disagree or have contempt for whatever, and it seems like that's the only voices we hear.
Right.
And sometimes as an officer, if you're just hearing those few voices, if you're not careful, you can start to believe that maybe we're not supported. And I think they know the truth, and we certainly know the truth that Fresno PD and law enforcement in general is overwhelmingly supported by the public. They understand that it's a really tough job, and a lot of times it's quite frankly it's a thankless job, and I think they understand that. But there's really never been a mechanism or an avenue in place that the majority of people that do support law enforcement can actually show their support. So Support Blue Fresno is that mechanism that allows people to purchase coffee mugs, the bumper stickers, to show up at the run alongside. I think, and what I've been told, we've got a couple of younger, more in-shape officers that are actually doing the 10K in full uniform.
In full uniform.
Yeah, what a commitment.
Good for them. Yeah, wow.
So our challenge is to the community. We know that you're out there. We know that you're supporting us. We know that we got your prayers and your well wishes. But what we need at times is to come out, is to have you come out and let us see you. And it's a huge morale booster.
I see. Okay, and so where are the funds that you guys are raising? Where's that money going to?
A lot of that goes into the different capital that we use, coffee mugs, T-shirts. We do bus wraps. We had 4 city buses last year with Support Blue Fresno, raising awareness, and also as a recruitment tool, asking people, if you're serious about change, come and be a part of a changing organization. We're changing every day. I mean, we get better every day, like every organization has to.
And if you don't appreciate what police are doing, get involved. If you don't appreciate politics, become a politician. It's like get involved in your community, and you're going to impact a lot more progressive change.
You're right, or at the very least, become a part of our Citizens Police Academy, where you come through the department and you learn all the facets. You get to ask questions. Why do you operate in this manner as opposed to another means? Support Blue Fresno. We also use some of that money to. We've created a teen police academy. Last year was our first teen police academy. We're about ready to launch our second one next week. But we bring teens in and have an open dialogue, so there's better understanding, there's education. Kids can come in and ask questions, even about, scenarios, things that have gone on in Fresno, and get the other side of the story, because there are always two sides of a story.
Absolutely.
So we've been really enthused about the opportunity to partner with our community's teens. Our chief, it's a busy man, and he makes time out of his schedule to make sure that he meets with them and gives them a personal tour of the police department, and has just kind of a heart-to-heart talk with them. And the kids are just, they're just kind of overwhelmed. And it's a big personality. Yeah. And they really enjoy it, and it's really good for not only our department, because we even begin to learn some things, what's going on in a teen mind that, we forget as adults. Right. And then the benefit is they get to hear our side of the story.
Very good. And yeah, your side of the story is very hard to capture in 30-second YouTube videos or Vine videos or whatever it is. But that's something that people need to wrap their minds around, to see the other side of the story, as you said, and really give the police officers that are putting on uniform every day a fair shot. Right. Give them a fair chance. There might be some bad sour grapes out there, but most of them that I've heard of are good guys.
In every industry, you have people.
Exactly.
And if the community understood the pains and the process that an officer, from a recruit in the academy to an interview to psychological testing, physical agility testing, there's a lot of money and time that is poured into examining a potential candidate before somebody's brought on to any law enforcement. So, we certainly do our due diligence, but again, in any industry, you're going to have people that probably shouldn't be there.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just because people care about paying their bills, and sometimes they're evil people that care about paying their bills.
Well, yeah,
and they gotta find a job.
Or just that job's not for them.
Right.
That's the community, and we acknowledge this, and we're thankful for it, but the community places a lot of trust. When they swear an officer in and give them the badge and the gun and the authority to take somebody's liberties away from them if they violate the law, that's huge. And not everyone maybe should be entrusted with that. It's a very noble, respectful industry, and that's why we're working hard to protect that.
Very good. Well, thank you for, again, putting your life
on
the line for all the years you've served, and it's good to know that there's still good cops out there that have our backs.
There are. Yeah. You think about it, just in Fresno alone, there are probably 2,700 events per day. Maybe half of those are being dispatched to officers. In a 10-hour shift, officers are making hundreds of contacts that go right. But that's not newsworthy. Right?
Exactly.
It's the one contact that perceptionally or possibly did go wrong.
Yeah.
That's what is being fed through media, and it's unfair.
Very unfair. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully we can get some viewers out there to go out and support Blue and make a presence. Make it known to their friends and families what's going on. So,
and I've got a commitment from you. You're wanting to shed a couple of those.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
I don't know what I'm doing on the 25th.
Kind of put you on the spot, right?
Yeah, no. I'd love to show up and make an appearance and maybe even shed a few pounds. So
good deal.
Thanks again, Rodney.
All right, man. Pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for coming on the show again.
You bet. Thanks.
All right. We'll be right back.